One of Israeli President Isaac Herzog's trip to the United States as he prepares for a Wednesday Oval Office meeting with U.S. President Joe Biden. But here today, meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Tony Blinken. Herzog going right to it, saying he will present evidence to President Biden of Iranian involvement in the Ukraine-Russia crisis.
I want to thank your administration and yourself and your team for pursuing the border deal, the maritime border deal between Israel and Lebanon. I want to thank you for your support of Israel in the international forums. We will be discussing, you and I, as well as my discussions with the administration, the challenges that Iran poses to us and to humanity at large. Our hearts go out to the people of Iran. The women of Iran are oppressed and attacked day in, day out. And I will be exposing more of the fact that Iranian weapons are used against civilians, innocent civilians in Ukraine.
Blinken responding in kind, hailing the developments in the Israel-Lebanon maritime border negotiations, and also saying that the United States will stand firm against Iranian involvement in the Ukraine-Russia crisis, noting it goes now beyond any parameters of the U.S.-Iran nuclear accord.
The truly historic agreement between Lebanon and Israel on the maritime demarcation, something that offers the prospect of profound economic benefits to Israel and to Lebanon alike. And of course, as you said, we are standing together against the dangerous, destabilizing, and terrorizing actions that Iran is taking in the region, and as you noted, well beyond the region. The provision of drones by Iran to Russia to enable its further aggression against Ukraine and the Ukrainian people.
Besides a sit-down with the Secretary of State, Herzog meeting earlier in the day with Amos Hochstein, the U.S. Special Envoy on International Negotiations, who was the point man on the Israel-Lebanon maritime border talks. Hochstein walking Herzog through the specifics of that arrangement and how it will be implemented. Herzog also sat down with dozens of American Jewish leaders. It was said at the start of that meeting by Herzog's brother Michael, the Israeli ambassador to the U.S., that politics should be kept out of the discussion, but the president, Isaac Herzog, a little bit more realistic, saying, hey, let's not be blind here. We've got elections coming up in Israel and the United States right around the corner. We're going to have to discuss politics a little bit, but let's keep it to the broader contours of the U.S.-Israel relationship. I spoke with two representatives of organizations that were in that meeting with Herzog, and they said basically, hey, he kept to his word and we kept to ours, largely escaping the talk of the politics of the day and talking more about how to build upon the U.S.-Israel relationship regardless of what political parties control the levers in the White House, in Congress, or in the Knesset. No matter what goes forward here, we all got to work together in our own ways, in the ways that we know how. Tomorrow, big meeting coming up. Later on today, though, Herzog travels to the Capitol to meet with congressional leadership, including Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi. Reporting from outside President Herzog's hotel here in Washington, Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.